Let's bring in Young Americans for Liberty analyst Kristin Tate. Your reaction to what you just heard, Kristin?
Well, things just keep getting worse for Cuomo, but the question I keep asking, Liz, is why now? Why all of this outrage now? The media and the Democrats are looking like fools because for the last year, they've been telling us that Cuomo's this big hero. The Washington Post ran a headline titled, "Can Cuomo be the next FDR?" He was floated as the Attorney General. He won an Emmy Award. And yet, for the majority of that same year, we actually already knew about many of these Cuomo scandals, the same scandals that these Democrats and talking heads are all of a sudden outraged by. I mean, the New York Post first reported on the details surrounding Cuomo's nursing home order back in April of last year. And then as thousands of people died throughout the year, Cuomo lied about it, and the press basically ignored it. Meanwhile, his arbitrary lockdowns were devastating to thousands of New York business owners and workers who lost their jobs. So why all of a sudden now are the Democrats and media calling for him to resign? Well, I suspect it's because he's no longer politically useful to them. He was a very vocal anti-Trump voice over the last year. Well, guess what? Trump's gone now. The Democrats have no use for him. In fact, he's become a liability, so I guess they're happy to throw him overboard. This should have happened a long time ago.
Final word on this, another potential scandal. 4 New York State senators, Kristin, now demanding investigations into Governor Cuomo's deadly mandate of commingling COVID-19 patients in group homes for the disabled. Hundreds died. Dozens of care workers also passed away. Where does this go? What do you think?
It's heartbreaking, and as more New Yorkers find out about this, Cuomo's favorability is going to continue to plummet. To Cuomo, all these people who died, they're just numbers or statistics, but think about the thousands of families who lost loved ones. These are human lives. These are sisters, brothers, grandparents, aunts, and uncles, and it was the reckless media coverage over the last year that allowed Cuomo to be so flagrantly reckless about human life. And it's just heartbreaking when you think about all these grieving families out there. They deserve answers. And every time Cuomo was questioned about it by the few brave reporters who would ask him about it over the last year, he blamed everyone but himself. He blamed Trump. He blamed federal health care workers. He'd even blame nursing home staff. There is nobody left to blame. He must be held accountable for this.
All right. Kristin Tate, thanks for joining us. It's good to see you.
Thank you, Liz.